Welcome to the Reach Nation podcast. Our goal is simple: to help you grow in your leadership and become a better disciple of Jesus. Let's dive in and grow together.
What is up, Reach Nation? Welcome back to the podcast. Our mission here is simple. We want to make more and better disciples, and we want to help you grow in your leadership. And by Georgie, I actually put that in my notes. And by Georgie, that's exactly what we're going to do, one episode at a time. And today we've got a really good one. I'm actually really excited about this one. You saw the title. We're going to be talking about the rule of 5%. So before we dive in, I got to give a quick shout out to the guys who helped make this possible. I know in the video you're not going to see the lights, but you can kind of see the effects of the lights. Josh, I just want to say thank you for making this possible. Zane, thank you guys. You guys are the ones that kind of made this thing go, so I appreciate you guys. So yeah, episode 2 is pretty much brought to you in part by Josh and Zane. So huge thank you to you guys. So let's talk leadership. You want to grow in your leadership. So do I. Same here. You want to be a better disciple of Jesus. Same, me too. Great leadership always starts with one thing. That thing is mindset. Your mindset. We've all been around people that honestly just have terrible mindsets. Every one of us have experienced a person with a terrible mindset where everything is a problem. Everyone is a problem. Nothing is ever good. Being around them, I want you to ask yourself, how does it feel when you're around people like that? Like, does it make you feel like you can conquer the world? No. Mindset. Sometimes we get around people with the wrong mindset, but I also want to ask you, what is it like whenever you get around people who you can tell this person, just the way they think, it's infectious? How did they make you feel? Did they have you inspired? Mindset, mindset, mindset. Mindset matters. Mindset matters. By definition, a mindset is an established set of attitudes, beliefs, and mental inclinations that shape how you think, feel, and behave. Today, I want to give you one mindset that really changed the game for me. That mindset is the rule of 5%. The rule of 5%. Every time you do something, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to aim to make that thing just 5% better next time. That's the mindset. Every time you do something, whether it's in your leadership, whether it's if in your world you're a preacher or a youth pastor, maybe you're the guy who leads all the games for your youth group, whatever it is in your world, when you do something, your goal, your mindset should be, okay, how do I make this just 5% better next time? That's the rule of 5%. You're not trying to grow by 50%. No, 5% better every time. It's not a complete overhaul. This mindset is just 5%. So let me give you a simple example. This is something that we've done in the past. Let's say that you're in charge at your job or your youth group, and you decide what you're going to do is you're going to make popcorn for everybody, and that's the thing that you want to roll with. We've done this recently. So let's do popcorn for everybody. So you pop the bags, you set them out. It's a huge hit, and people love it. Okay. How then do you make this 5% better the next time you do it? Because if everybody loved it, chances are everyone's going to want to do it again. So having the right mindset, great leaders have this mindset. How do I make that 5% better this next time? So I gave some options for this example. If this was us and we made the popcorn, how I would make it 5% better the next time is maybe I would offer 2 flavors. There's buttery popcorn, and then I forget the name of the other popcorn, but let's do that popcorn. So now I've made it 5% better because I've added some options. Maybe instead of adding options, maybe we just add sweet tea. Instead of just popcorn, now we've got popcorn and sweet tea. Maybe you decide you want to package it differently. Small changes have a big impact. See, the wrong mindset says, if it's not broke, why fix it? It was good enough last time. Let's just do that again. That's the wrong mindset. But the right mindset says, I wonder how we can improve this even just a little bit. Excellence isn't built in giant leaps. Hear me again. Excellence isn't built in giant leaps. It's built in small, intentional, dare I say, 5% steps at a time. So why does 5% matter? Because 5% improvements compound. 5% improvements compound. Over time, they turn average leaders into great leaders. Are you hearing me? These 5% improvements compound and they turn average leaders into great leaders and great leaders into world changers. You don't need a dramatic change, okay? You don't need a dramatic change. You don't need to flip your whole life upside down. You just need to get a little bit better again and again and again and again. So let's apply it. Wherever you're listening from, here's what I want you to do. I want you to take a moment. I want you to ask yourself these questions, okay? Number one, where am I pursuing 5% growth in my leadership and my walk with Christ right now? Where am I pursuing 5% growth in my leadership and in my walk with Christ? Number two, what ideas or systems do I need to make 5% better next time? What ideas or systems do I need to make 5% better next time? Number three, what is one habit that I can improve by 5% this week? If you need to take a moment, pause this video, look through those questions, but I want you to reflect on those questions. How can I be growing by 5%? You know, my basketball coach, whenever we would get down in a game, maybe we'd be losing by, 15, 20 points, whatever it was, he would always call that timeout. He'd pull the guys together and he would always tell us this: you can't get it all back at once. You need to just take it one possession at a time. That's the 5% rule. You're not looking to change everything and fix the whole system and redo everything. Maybe the idea worked and maybe the idea was good, but you need to tweak it just a little bit to make it even better. Maybe the idea that you want to give up on, and maybe it's the thing that you're like, no, that did not work. We don't need to do that. Maybe there's just some small little 5% changes that if you looked at, hey, how do we fix this? Maybe it would make that idea into a great idea. You're not here to get it all back at once. You don't got to flip the whole thing upside down. This is the rule of 5%. It's one possession, one idea, one moment, just 5% better over and over. So here's my final encouragement to you. Here's the things I don't want you to forget, okay? You have what it takes. I need you to hear me on that. Like, you have what it takes. You are in leadership for a reason. You run that Connect group for a reason. God has placed you where you are for a reason and for a purpose. You have what it takes. You are in the position that you're in for a reason. So don't give up. Don't settle. Do not settle. That is the rule of 5%. We don't just say we're okay with things the way that they are. No, we know that things can always get 5% better. So get the right mindset. And remember the rule of 5%. So dream big, improve small, do it consistently, and together we can reach the world.